You want to see the shopping list? All right, there we go. So I'm going to make a start cleaning up the back of the car now, as we've got a lovely day. Nice run of weather. I'm going to try and make the most of it. It's never normally like this time of the year. So we've got the grinder with the wire wheel on it, and obviously gloves, goggles, and the mask as well. I've got some ear defenders too. And I'm just going to run that over here. I've done a little bit there. It takes the rust off very nicely, so I'm going to run that as much as I can over the back and the side, get off what I can before I take the exhaust off, and then I'll do the other side. Let's do this. Okay, there we go. Right, quick sand off there, so I can see that that really was just surface rust. I think probably, you know, the whole of the underneath. Judging from that side, got the same again on that side. I think we're going to be fairly good with this car. So it's really just put the hours in now, get to it, strip all this off. I'll have to work out what to do with this. You know, just basically keep sanding away at it and keep getting off as much as possible. All right, here we go. Look at the state of this. Right, under here, just been nibbling away at this basically. What I'm going to have to do is get probably a Dremel or something I can reach into the little tiny holes and the little bits up there, because the grinder is too big for that. Just been cleaning up this hole as well, and you see under here it's looking a lot more shiny now. It's really, with this thing just getting the worst of it off, I need something small that will reach up there. I might even have to do it by hand, and to get into all of these little bits here and really take every single thing out. I'm not going to do this again, so I need it done as well as possible. Yeah, so that's had quite a good clean up now. The other side, you can see, obviously see the difference, but this will require many more hours work to get this how I want it. And then the intention is any bare metal to prime it, and then to spray, I think it's called anti-gravel on it, so I can get a nice grey textured finish like this, which will look more original to the car, because I used the wax oil before and not impressed with it. It just comes off. So yeah, I will only use the wax oil in the holes here to do the inside of the chassis. Didn't like it. It really takes the batteries going through something like this. So got loads of batteries on charge. So we come up here, we've got ST170 doggy. These only last about 10 minutes in that grinder. It's crazy. So I'm just having a look at this. I'll show you that brake line. I thought that was somebody just chopping that in, but there's one at the other side there and it looks quite neat. Now, I'm not sure whether that is standard to the Focus and it's just for ease of replacement, because I know the person that did this, they just threaded this piece of pipe around the back and connected it up to what I thought was the whole brake pipe, but I'm not sure if the car has two cuts in there from the factory. If it does, I'm going to leave it, because it sort of does make sense that at some point you might need to change the back pipe, and yeah, it is a bit of a pain getting it all out, so I'm guessing maybe they're standard. So if they are, I'll leave them there. There we go, a little bit of heat on these and they're good as gold. Sort of rusted, corroded gold. Anti-roll bar, or swee bar. So the reason I'm taking all the bits off this is the things that I can find online to replace it. Basically I want to replace this as well, or I did, this actually may well be okay with a good wire brush and a inspection, and if it does look alright when I wire brush it myself, I'll have it properly blasted and then I'll have it powder coated, because all I'm getting online is breaker stuff and it's in the same condition as this. I can't seem to find any new. If I can get a new one for a reasonable price, yeah, I'll put that one on, but I think the way I'm going to go is to take all the bits off and just see what I've got. Obviously, if it's damaged or if it needs any welding, obviously I'll have to try and source a new one. Okay, let's get this horrible old spring out. Up we come. Yeah, there we go. This is very corroded, so we'll change that one. And then I'll just have to cut this one out with a grinder. Take this out, so change that. Change all this, and then, as I just mentioned, give this a really good inspection, wire brush it off, blast it possibly, depending on its condition. Change that one as well. So as you saw, it's all taken to pieces. Basically what we've got now is this is the piece that I'm probably going to have to save, and I probably can save because it's not actually that bad. When it's all stripped off, it's actually a very small piece, and it looks in better condition than the rubbish that I'd be able to pick up elsewhere. All these bits are going to be changed, and obviously the same on the other side. Got all the bars there, the sausage roll bar, and the little electric thing I'm going to change as well. So yeah, we're nicely apart, and we can get back on the underside of the car.